Well, Robo KJ, you have to pray to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
you do. You have to pray to the god that is the... Well, Zohive actually summed Robo KJ up.
I mean, you don't have to, but
But
we
you have to.
recommend it.
No. That shit. You have to do it.
What?
Don't be half-assing your beliefs here. You got to do it. You got to commit. The one true God, Robo KJ, make it happen.
Uh-huh.
Man.
Indeed, he is your robotic savior. He is
like
totally original.
he's
Don't
like
steal.
Metal Sonic from Sonic.
Except he's nothing like Metal Sonic. He's more like Robo Kai. But that's irrelevant. He's totally original. That's totally original.
Totally original.
Totally original idea. He's totally not Red Robo Kai. Anyway,
The Red
we can
Robo
get to the
Kai.
conversation.
Wait, who's
I
Robo
gotta-
Kai?
Yeah. You need to
Robo
play
Kai
Guilty
is
Gear.
part of this game called Guilty Gear. They have Guilty and they have Gear. They're all guilty because they actually have gear and they destroy each other. So after when they destroy each other, they feel guilty for it. So that's why they had to have gear so they wouldn't feel guilty anymore.
That's a great Mountain Doritos type response. That I really wonder if that's what the casual gamer thinks when they play a fighting game like that.
That actually would be pretty funny.
I would not be very surprised. Considering that you could hear the same people say things like Zelda is a game where Zelda, he goes and he fights princesses and he throws bombs and he's a really cool guy and he's gay. That would probably be how they summarize Zelda.
He's also euphoric.
Shin, what do you think about people calling Link Zelda all the time?
Yo, that used to piss me off the most.
Remove casual gamers from my video games.
Honestly, I'll have to say, like, that used to piss me off when I was a kid. Like, I would go up to people and say, "That is not Zelda. That is Link."
I love how they like barely ever like actually say his name in the game.
No, that's because you used to be able to rename him, couldn't you? Or is that not it?
Well, I mean, in Wind Waker,
The originals, yeah, I don't think they really said his name. I think you had to like known the backstory.
Well, he was always supposed to be. He was always supposed to be more of like a player character insert, even though I never really felt very connected to.
Do you know what's a big brain fuck though?
What?
Every or not every, but pretty much every different like Zelda game, it's like a different Link.
Yeah, that's why I actually used to
That's
like.
not really a mindfuck. That's just like LOL alternate reality syndrome.
Well, they said that like after a few games were already out, and then they were like, "Hey guys, this isn't the same Link."
Yeah, I actually saw.
Then you'll be like, "What?"
It's not really much of a mindfuck though. Every single one is an alternate reality.
It's so weird
something
though.
that
It's just like Final Fantasy syndrome, except they keep the same character name.
Speaking of syndrome, Lavender Town.
Oh gosh, no, let's not get into that. But before that, like, I just wanted to like say really quick.
Don't you dare bring your crappy creepypastas in here. Now, good creepypastas exist.
Oh gosh.
But I swear to God, if you're about to bring gaming creepypastas into
Well,
here.
besides that, like, I just wanted to say really quick, I saw some like gaming theorists of like how there was this one reference to Link Skyward Sword, where there's this one enemy that's like apparently a Link from back in like Wind Waker or something like that. It was just like this cool undead boss fight, and at the end of the boss battle, he says something kind of profound that Link would say or something like that. It was kind of
I
cool.
think that was actually in Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah.
I think. I don't know. I'd be
One of
like
the
the
past
worst
games.
person here to judge that from because I really don't like Nintendo games that much. There's only like a handful of their games I like. And that's usually just limited to Smash Bros. And Smash Bros. And Smash Bros.
Ooh, are you guys getting the new Smash?
I might
Oh.
once I get the money.
Shen, do you have a 3DS or Wii U?
No. I might get a Wii U, but I doubt it.
My
See, here's the thing is that, like, all of the next-gen consoles, sure the Wii U looks like the best to eat out of all, and this is what we were saying earlier. The most gamers, like the actual gamers, are really just going towards the Wii U.
more casual gamers.
More casual gamers are spread out. Well, actually, I don't really know. I know that the Wii U is attracting, ironically, for Nintendo because of what they tried to target with the Wii. They're attracting more of the hardcore gamers, but...
No way.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Wow.
And
What
I guess-
games?
Well, there's quite a few good games for the Wii U, actually. Wonderful 101 comes to mind. Bayonetta 2 comes to mind.
Oh, what about the Xenoblade, or what is it called?
Yeah, it's the next. It's the I can't remember. The Xenoblades games have been running for quite a while, but having the next installment Wii U exclusive helped them out a lot too. Like they really have had the best arsenal for games that are coming out thus far, at least.
Yeah. Well,
the only thing is that I really don't want to get another Nintendo console because I'm really not a huge fan of Nintendo.
Same.
And they got some good games on the Wii U, and it's more than any of the other consoles, but the biggest issue is that despite the Wii U looking the best, it still doesn't really look that great. Like, it might look the best out of the other consoles, but it doesn't look that great. I really don't want to buy a bunch of, well, not even a bunch of, I really don't want to buy a next-gen console because nothing looks too great that would be honestly all that worth it. At least currently.
Honestly, I feel like when the full transition to the next consoles is going to happen once, like, games are going to have these games exclusively for those consoles.
Well, yeah, there's always going to be exclusives, but it's just that, like, the lineup is really weak so far.
Well, yeah, but, like, all these upcoming next-gen, or actually current-gen, I don't know why the fuck everyone says next-gen, it's current-gen right now.
It's current-gen right now.
Anyway.
What?
Previous gen is PS3 and Xbox 360, and Wii. But anyway, what was I saying? All these upcoming current gen games that are coming out are being released on previous gen. Like, no one's gonna buy these new consoles if, like, you're just gonna keep releasing the games on both platforms or generations.
That's what always happens.
Yeah, but
the transition is made.
How long do you think that's gonna take? Like, a year? 2 years?
No, people are already transferring pretty heavily. If you look on a lot of PS3 server if you look on a lot of PS3 games, a lot of the servers are really empty unless it's a devoted fan base game like the Ace Combat games or Guilty Gear or a number of other fighters. Outside of that, the majority of games at large are kind of either being abandoned currently for Destiny, or people are already really making that switch over to PS4. And I'm finding more often than not, it's the switch over to PS4 is where everyone is. And that's actually kind of saddening, because one thing I would be worried about above everything else is that, you know, that even though it's hit with even though it's hit well with gamers, the general consumer base isn't really counted for, and since casual gamers are a lot more in number, the sales for Wii U are pretty much down. The Xbone bombed hard, even though there's still a lot of people who bothered to buy it. I don't understand why, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone bought that brick.
Well, what was kind of funny is that people made fun. Like, it was popular to make fun of it because of its ridiculous DRM and the fact that even to this day, the fine print of removing the DRM was they said that they can bring it back at any time they want, if they want to.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's still DRM on there, like getting banned on Skype if you swear.
And they they publicly announced that they got rid of it, right?
They announced that they got rid of it, but they also said that they can bring it back at any time they want.
Yeah, it's so retarded.
Wow.
But like on top of all of that ridiculousness, I just find it funny that it was popular to make fun of them, and then the same people who were making fun of them just went out and bought it anyway. Great way to show your spine, guys. But then again, that was, people who really are just in it for like two specific games I don't even feel like giving mention to right now.
Do you want to hear something funny though? I've actually witnessed a handful of people that were true Xbox fans, and they transitioned over to PlayStation. They didn't get it.
Not really surprised. The bad thing about this, though, with the PS4 being the most successful console currently, is that people have this really dumb idea in their heads that Sony is like the consumer king, and they're not at all. And now they're thinking things like Sony can do no wrong. Okay, one, it's a company. Two, it's Sony. Like, they were the lesser of evils.
It's not only for gaming.
A company. Yeah. They're still a company.
Yeah, like, it's not only for gaming. They don't really care
about you. Like, they're not going to give you nice treatment. Since they have no competition, they can do whatever the hell they want now, and that's probably how they got away with it.
I wouldn't say there's no competition. There's definitely competition.
I mean, it's physically there, but you got to think in terms of how business people see this. They see it as in they're king of the world right now. They got absolutely no competition. The Wii U was steamrolled because Nintendo consoles have become obsolete for the masses, at least like casual gamers and whatnot.
But what if Steambox was not cool?
The Steambox, that thing is a joke. But outside of that, yeah, no, they basically, in terms of corporate, they have no competition. But that's scary because it means that, and on top of I really don't understand why, but on top of the reason that some people seem to think that, like, they're the new gaming saviors, which they're definitely not, all this combined, they could do whatever they want and get away with it, which is probably how they got away with paid online. And I'm scared that they might terminate servers early because of the fact that people aren't playing on them as much as they are on PS4, and they might be able to get away with that because, in their eyes, well, who are you going to go to? You're not going to go to the other two companies because their consoles failed publicly.
Honestly, like...
And that's a scary thing to think about, isn't it?
That is.
Because they can do that. They've done
Honestly, I don't really mind the paid online. It's like...
I kind of do.
It's kind of like a payoff, though. It's like they give you more content. They I don't know.
Give you more content, but it's forced PS Plus. That should never be a go. Especially with the fairing rate. It literally costs, it's the price of a fucking MMO. Monthly. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not crazy in a positive way. Crazy.
What's really funny is when Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO, was being made, it was going to be launched for PC and PS3, and Square Enix didn't even know, because they're going to have it released on PS4 as well, but they didn't know, no, wait, I'm sorry, they were planning to have it released for PS4, but they didn't know that PS4 was going to be, you have to pay online. So once the PS4 was announced that you have to pay online and whatnot, everyone was freaking out. Like, if I get the game, do I have to pay online and a subscription for the game? That's ridiculous. And Square Enix didn't even know, like, what was going on, really. Imagine paying 2 subscriptions just to play one game.
That'd be crazy.
I wouldn't be that surprised, though, because it's Square Enix we're talking about. You know, even if they realized, they might just wave a finger at it.
They even, like, said, like, oh, we'll try to, like, figure out something.
We'll figure out something, but in the meantime, give us your money.
Like, I know some online games on PS4, it doesn't require PS Plus, I believe.
So, well, you need PS Plus just to sign into your PSN account, don't you?
No. No, that's ridiculous. That means you can't do anything on your PS4 unless if you have PS Plus. You need PS Plus just to play online games.
That's actually kind of ridiculous.
That is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but you thought that you couldn't sign in if you didn't have it?
Yeah, I thought that the online was completely edged on PS Plus.
No, do you know how Xbox is?
Not really, because I just don't have it.
If you don't pay online, you can't sign in, come out.
Damn.
Well, yeah, because they, the way that they did that is it's built right for, like, I think what it does is it has direct control over the internet connection. It just simply won't even let you on if you, don't pay.
Yeah. But, like...
Honestly, that's just one thing the reason why I never really got into, like, consoles that you had to pay for, because, you know, I'm not really I can never really call myself a big gamer to begin with, but, like, knowing that I had to pay for something that knowing that I had to pay for something just to be social with people online, like, and I'll say this for Little Big Planet, the franchise, you know, it's just a game where people just gather around and just be social with each other. And honestly, you can spend, like, hours and hours just to be social with each other. And knowing that I had to pay for that kind of bites me in the butt.
Yeah.
Especially when you also have to pay full price for the game.
Yeah.
Well,
This is why whenever I have something that's subscription based, I never keep it running. I just buy it when I want. When I buy a pre-made card if they sell one. No, not pre-made, a prepaid card if they sell one, and I just play as I please.
And honestly, like the Final Fantasy 14, I was invited to the PS3 beta and the PS4 beta, and I loved the game. When I was in the beta, I was playing it every day. I loved it. But I didn't even buy the game because I don't want to pay a subscription. Like, come on. That game is so fun. My favorite MMO I've ever played.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon.
Alright.
I imagine because it's quite long.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, but, like, my sister wants me to, like, quiet down a little bit, but, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we can wrap it up.
Yeah, I can't really... there was something I was going to say earlier. I don't remember what it was now. I guess the only thing I could say is, TRLD, let's just sum up everything we said. Fanboys are dumb. Yes, that's a universal known fact.
Yep.
Paying for online consoles was not a good idea since the Dreamcast.
Yep.
Wait, Dreamcast did that?
Yeah, they did it with some games, I believe. It might have been all because of LOL SegaNet, but I think it was only with some games. I know that Phantasy Star did it, and I think that might have been it. But, yeah, that would make sense if it was just them that did it. Or, no, it might have been some of the AM2 games, like House of the Dead. Well, House of the Dead don't have online, but things like Out Trigger and whatnot. So I really don't know. I can't say for sure, but I can say that PSO most certainly had it. But, yeah, no, that's not been a good idea since then. Yeah. PC elitists are jackasses, but that's also kind of a given.
Yay.
What is this? Sony having a lot of power is a scary thing because they can do whatever they want. That's not very pleasant.
Sonic Heroes on GameCube was pretty cool.
Metal Gear Solid is a thing. Remake of the original MSX. That's what it was on the MSX. Finally, I got it. It was the MSX computing system. Yeah, remake of the original didn't go through. And that sucked. 4 may have online by normal means, but I'm not certain. But
Sonic was amazing, but now it's kill.
Sonic was amazing time to time. Now it's kill, but it keeps dancing on this rim. Like Generations was really good.
Yeah.
Episode 2 was very okay.
Call of Duty fanboys suck.
They always have though.
Yeah. Well,
that could just be like some. That could be summed up to negative casual gamers suck.
Yeah.
The people who will only play 2 games and be assholes about it.
Let me just say, I don't dislike the people that play the game. I just dislike the people that think it's the best game.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I just said the negative casual games. Like if you just want to play a game on your phone, you just want to play this or that, and you really don't care too much. That's fine. That's all on you. But the people who are going to act like dicks about it and claim it's the greatest thing, or act like dicks in game, and pretend that they're really pro at this, no. Get out.
Emoji Pro, air horn.
Oh yeah, one last thing that I wanted to say to close this up. This is something that Ben said that was great, and I quote, "The greatest thing to ever become mainstream was mocking MLG players." That is the greatest thing to single-handedly become mainstream is mocking MLG players, especially in COD, but just in general with any really, really casual, simplistic games where people act like really big assholes in tournament communities. That is the best thing, is that became mainstream. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
That is the perfect note to end on. Because that is the single-handed thing, the single-handed best thing that's become mainstream in recent memory.
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
And you have made it through the entire Chillcast.
Congratulations! Bum 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 bum. You know what? Fucking come out! I'll send it to you. You end it with that. You'll see what I'm talking about.
You'll send what to me? Shut.
Right here, I want you to play this through the mic so everyone in the Chillcast can hear it. We're going to end on this exact note.
My bad is
1 second. Here you go. This is to reward everyone who play this with your speakers up so you can record this on the Chillcast. End on this note.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations.
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 That's what they get for making it through.
Okay. Amazing.
Oh, man.